Hey, Mid-Imps. This is a deck. Not gonna change anything for ranked mode with this deck. This is a hell of a deck. A hell of a deck. And it's HG, so you have broken powers. Let's go. Let's go, amigos. Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting for people to come. The stream delay, though. Gives a shit. Hello, people. I should check my hard drive, make sure I'm not running out of disk space here. Alright. Yay. Hola, motherfuckers. Sorry. Wow, we're swearing already. That's what's going on here. Why not Cowboy for Raptor? There's a number of reasons. I found the Raptor just as better. This is such an underused card, and I'm finally finding a few decks that utilize this amazing. This is one of them. I'll run forward too. This card is actually broken. This is so good. Savga, you're so harsh. Nah, I'm not changing anything about this. I'm going. The Citron one was different because that deck is all about adaptability. So I really did have to make a new version for ranked, but I'm ready to jump right into this one. Friday Midday is no longer bad. Aw, you guys are so nice. UFO Imp with 5 environments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These actually count as more because it's more likely to get a superpower. A superpower is basically 2 slots. If you think each of these are a fourth, it's really like 10 cards. It's ridiculous. A superpower is like running 10 cards in your deck, so it's like 2.5 slots. So HG is kind of like this deck is running a lot of environments. Could the stack work with Super Brains? I'm gonna say yes. You might switch this for Imposter and Super Brains though. It's definitely way better with HG. Leprechaun? No. Alright, I'm just gonna start. People will have 5 minutes for the bets from the time I finish this intro. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to show you my next tournament deck. This is something I actually made for the finals. This is the Mid-Imps deck. So this deck was definitely inspired by Imps. Imps, of course. Maybe I'll just actually show you guys basically Imps. I think my deck list is like 1 card off of the traditional Imps. So this is what Imps is. And this is a very, very powerful deck. I mean, this is one of the things that came out of the Discord community that, I mean, this deck is just so great. If you know how to play, it's a little bit difficult. Really, really powerful how you're going to be teleporting your imps in, which is a very good way of controlling. And then you're just going to sort of finish them with Cowboy and with Blob bonus attacks. Now, this deck has 2 major weaknesses, which really the Mid-Imps addresses, and is not only not weak to that, but it's actually strong against that. The first one is going to be strike through minions. Now you run 2, maybe 3 backyard bounce. It's all about how many backyard bounces you're going to run. But Talents again typically dies if they're running a lot of Astrocados and Elderberries and stuff like that. The second huge weakness of this deck is going to be Shrinking Violet, because there's a lot of imps that die. The imp commander, basically everything, even the cowboy gets reduced to basically nothing. So this deck is extremely weak against Shrinking Violet. That's why it's a really bad matchup against like mid-rows and stuff like that. This deck has really addressed that. Instead of running imps throughout the mid-game, instead we're running Pogo, Yeti, Mug, which not only is probably the best mid-game strat for zombies in this entire game, it also, again, if you play Pogo, their Shrinking Violet, again, becomes a lot weaker. The other card that plays around Shrinking Violet that I sort of switched, I was originally running Imp Commander in this deck, and I found that Raiding Raptor is better for a number of reasons. Obviously, it doesn't draw a card every single time one of your imps hit face, but it does. It plays around Shrinking Violet. If you play this on turn 3 and they don't answer it, Shrinking Violet on 4 just does nothing. You're just going to hit them so hard on turn 4. And this is gonna keep drawing you cards. The card draw of this is actually very good. This is better than just conjure a random card in the Galacta set or something like this, because all the cards cost 1 or 2, which usually means they're gonna be playable. Sometimes it'll even give you a 1/1, mustache zombie mustache dancer that will actually like just chump block something. But these cards, they're gonna be playable. They're not gonna be dead bricks like Gargfeast or some 8-cost card that you're never going to play in your hand. I found a lot of success, and really the third reason for, again, running Raptor over Imp Commander is it creates another win condition for this deck. Playing Raptor on 3 and then Pogo on 4 and removing whatever they play in front of the Raptor. I mean, this is going to be growing to a 4/4, then it hits face, so then it's going to turn into 8/4, a 10/4. You're going to see exactly, especially with the bonus attacks and running 2 laser-based alphas, and then you also have Ice Moon that are going to be able to activate that. This thing, it just becomes an absolute beast, and from testing both versions, I definitely liked Raptor over Imp Commander. Now, we are running 4 bonus attacks, which seems like a lot, but you have so many minions that you use the bonus attack on. You have the blobs, again, which you can teleport on your little guys in the late game. Just 5 damage is so worth it for 2 costs. You also have the Yetis, which can 5, sometimes 7, especially if you play Ice Moon. And using bonus and the laser-based alpha. I mean, you're really setting up a laser-based alpha and then sticking your minions into it will ensure the damage is going face every single turn. You can just tear apart opponents just in just a few turns. So the early game you're going to be controlling, I'm running Neutron Imp over Imposter. Even though Imposter will draw you an extra card, Neutron Imp very often is a 1-cost 4/2 in this deck, because you have 2 instant environments, 1 conjured environment for your superpower. So 75% of the time you're starting off with a cheap environment, and then you also have 2 laser bases. Even if this isn't in the laser base, just being a 1-cost 4/2 essentially, you're using this as a control card. This is not a tempo card. Using this just to chump block, you can stick this in front of pumpkins and stuff like that, or you can put it in front of a Triceratops, and then with that extra bonus attack will very often be enough to push through to lethal, or to kill a problematic minion. It also, again, is deadly, so those little bonus stacks will break through team-ups and stuff like that. Now, I'm not running any teleports. You can get teleports from Teleportation Station. You're really looking in this deck, obviously it depends on the opponent, but you're looking to start off mulliganing with 2 early game cards and then 2 late game cards. A late game card, I would say Blob, you almost never keep in your starting hand. I can't imagine the situation where you actually would start off with Blob. I mean, maybe if you just had a perfect curve and you felt like you didn't have to control and you want like, a 3-cost 4/3 on the field. I don't know. You're probably never keeping Blob. You really want to keep Pogo and then either Yeti or Mug, and then you want a Teleportation Zombie and a Toxic Waste Imp, a Teleportation Zombie and a Imp Throwing Imp, even Toxic on 2, Imp Throwing Imp on 3, even Imp Throwing Imp on 2 if they play Forget-Me-Nuts. Just stick this right in front of it. You're going to not only control the Forget-Me-Nuts, they're not going to get any value, it's just going to be giving you imps, and those imps will control the rest of your field. Hope you guys enjoy. Enough explanations. Let's get into it. So Blockbuster is going to be strong against this deck. Any deck that's running, I mean, again, this is one of the most powerful combos in the game, is Pogo, Yeti, Mug. And the hard counter to that is a deck that runs 4 Blockbusters. I find even if you're running 2, it's just, you're not going to get them reliably in order for that to really change the matchup. The good news is that you do have 2 Blobs and 4 Raptors that you can use as your win condition. So if again, they're hard committing, for Grave Tech, at least you have options. You definitely want, if you're against a Guardian Hero, to be playing your Gravestones in lanes 1 and 4, So even if they do Blockbuster you just got to be careful for it. That's all I'm trying to say. But yep, Pogo Yeti Mug is weak to Blockbuster, period. You also want to try to trick them. If you think they're going for Blockbuster, then you play Teleportation Zombie, let them get this, so you have your more powerful cards. Are going to be free. This is less good against him, so I'm going for, again, the 2 late game cards. I'll get rid of the second one. This is fine. This can count as, this is between early game and late game. This is flexible. So we got Imp on 1, amazing, broken super pass. See, the great thing, okay, I'll do the bets, guys. We'll do the normal 8 and 2 today for this, even though this could very likely be a 10 and 0 deck. But you never know what's gonna happen. So if you think this deck will go at least 8 and 2, vote yes, and if not, vote no. Voting starts right now using your channel points over here at twitch.tv/FryEmUp. The great thing, by the way, if they pass turn 1, you play Teleportation Zombie. If they play turn 1, then you play Imp Throwing Him. So this is just, and then once you play this, you can teleport in the Imp Throwing Him. So, I mean, the versatility is just crazy. He might spike Weed Sector, we'll see what we know. What else was I saying? There's a Gravebuster. That's fine. Especially since we're doing free bullseye damage on the field here. Like, you love to see that Gravebuster. Alright, what about which lane do you play Raptor in? So the most intuitive thing would be to play it in 4, so you're able to draw cards and block before the Raptor gets hit. I think since the Raptor hitting face is so significant, it draws you a card and also self-buffs. You actually want to put this in 3, so you have the option of this hitting first. Let's say they only have, you know, half a block meter left. You want to play your, you know, your Pogo here instead of here. Obviously, it's not relevant this time. If you want to play just, even if we roll a 3 here, the Pogo is definitely better in 4 because we want this to hit face second time. Raptor on 3, Pogo on 4 is so good. You're going to see it right now because it's just going to activate this. This is going to do 4 damage to face and then grow into an 8-2 next turn, which is just, and then the Yeti's going to come in. This is broken, guys. This is crazy. If he has a second Gravebuster, that will obviously be really, really good. This is so busted, guys. I've been wanting to find a deck. We did like Raptor, Trickster, Hybrid. I really think this is the deck that Raptor is just S tier. Look at this though. I mean, don't take my word for it. Let's see what happens. I think this being okay, so he did answer that. Nice. In terms of tempo, it was a 2-for-1. Again, the moment we get a Mug will be okay. We're definitely going to Yeti here, which is just so... This card is so... This is one of the cards that I thought this was one of the worst legis in the game. The Discord guys, this is one of the gems that they found in this game, man. This card is... It's like a 5 cost 5/6, great stats with an active ability that's amazing. And it synergizes with its stats because it just wins trades against things. Thank you so much for feeding my Yeti. Have a nice day. I mean, it blocks. This is probably actually is a counter. Okay, so we'll win this trade now. This probably is a counter to Yeti because it takes 2 turns to break through, but I mean, we're still establishing tempo when he has no stats on the field. This takes a free 5 damage. This takes the free 1 damage here with the armor. This bonus is already active, man. I gotta go with the Yeti. Just because of the synergy, but this bonus deck does 7 damage next turn. This is it. And he can't do any. What is he gonna do? We have a minion all 4 lanes. Where does he put a guy now? It always gets frozen. He loses this trade. Okay, he's running Cherry Bomb. Let's go. It's fine. We didn't need those. He spent his turn 6 play to kill 2 guys we didn't need. Here comes the next Cherry Bomb. Let's go. Should I punish the Cherry Bomb with this? Here we go. Down to 3. Just like that, he has no health left. I mean, look at this. This is nuts, guys. I like you here. I'm going to add you for some damage, and we have the bonus attack wherever we want it. Come on, Cherry Bomb. It's 3 for 1. It's 2 for 1 because we got that guy. And then we also bonus attack him to death. This is not Scuffed Mid-Imps. This beats... This not only is... I didn't say this in the intro, but not only is this not weak to strike through now, it hard counters. It's not just like even, it hard... Because the best thing you can do against Elderberry and Astricado are Pogo Yeti Mug. By far. By far, by far.
Not gonna lie, Papa Fry, I rarely even watch your Twitch streams cause Twitch bad. But I always watch your videos on YouTube. So here's the food for Baby Fry.
Thank you so much. Wow, so this is a nice counter here. We actually camp right through this. This is 4 damage. Who was that? That was Cozy. Thank you so much for subscribing. 4 months. What do I do here? So I could break through this. I could just go face with 2 damage. Is this nuts here? I think this is worth it. I think we just have to rush him. This Yeti's not in trouble, and it also 4+4 doesn't even do anything. Now we have 1+2, so you can meteor this one, but if he doesn't get... Okay, so we got Hothead, so we're just doing 1 now. We'll be okay. We'll be able to get 2 more damage. Come on up. It just doesn't do enough here. I think that was right. I might be wrong. Congrats on the win, Fry. Thank you, Midsick. This is reminding me of the game I lost where I bonus attacked the wrong one. I mean, maybe I just keep that for next turn. I don't know. This hand is so weird. See, if he tries to remove this, I'd love to get a minion that's not. That's perfect. You're perfect. That is... that. He can't... If he starts berry blasting this, it makes another minion. This gets removed. So we have lethal in... and then he only has 1 on the block. I mean, just get out of here, man. He'd have to grave bust this... And then Berry Blast, no. Okay, he got the Grave Buster. So far, so good. But now that opens up a minion. I feel like you want to kill these and then, well, no, it's not going to work. I guess Cherry Bomb. If he has Cherry Bomb, he definitely wanted to do that first. But getting a 2, now it's every imp has at least 1 attack, so. This is guaranteed. Look at this. This is a guaranteed lethal Vort state. Because this imp always throws to the right.
Hungry.
This doesn't
Just
die.
thought you should know.
Imp always throws to the right and it always has 1 attack, at least. Thank you, Astrology. I'm hungry. Thought you should know. I had the best pizza. I'm not a pizza guy. I hardly ever eat. I'm lactose intolerant. I heard it's a Mexico pizza, man. Poppin' Poppies would have done it. You're right. Saman. Stop being so negative. Yay, let's go. Does Frenzy Science deck works? I'm currently developing a Rust Bowl deck. Currently, I haven't worked on it since my last time I streamed, but I'm working on a trick Rust Bolt. You can find that in the VODs on Twitch. It's definitely not done, though. We're getting there. Easy. I think that was an extremely good showcase of this deck, and that was with getting Grave Busted twice, by the way. אתה מדבר עברית? בטח. מה פתאום? מה אתה עושה פה? צריך להיות בסוכה. I'm just speaking Hebrew to one guy in the chat. Why would I do that? I just said, what are you doing here? You need to be in your hut. Today is September 20th, 2021. Tonight is a Jewish holiday where you build little huts outside your house and you eat there. This is such a tempting hand, but okay, you always get rid of the bonus attack. Again, you're running 4, so just don't worry about that. If you have this combo, you need 1 more early game card, especially if this ends up being Ringzilla. Again, that's not an easy matchup. You need to be able to control them early. Getting, Ice Moon or Super, the HG Super would definitely help with that. This is a fine hand, though. We'll be able to actually slow Ringzilla down on 2 and 3 enough to be able to Pogo Mug and then get ahead. Usually the way you actually, well, it depends on the deck. Okay, that's a nice one just to, it sort of just mitigates, first of all, absorbs opponent's super, so this teleportation zombie lives on 3. I mean, this is safe unless he hammers it, which again, you stalled the turn, so Pogo, you just gotta turn closer to your mid game, which is when you win. People are asking why I run Raptor over Imp Commander, and I explained it in the intro. It's because it doesn't die to Shrinking Violet, it's its own win condition, it's extremely good with teleportation zombie, with Pogo. Again, I've tested both. I tested Imp Commander in this deck. It has definitely Deadly and Imp synergy, but yeah, it was just better. What about ground? See, we have Laser Base. I also like if he has a Scorch the next turn, it kind of becomes a little sad. I think I'm actually gonna play this on. I don't know what his superpower is. If he has Scorch, I just feel like this just doesn't do enough damage now. That's a cool play. This and Twin Sunflower typically counter the strat, so this deck is a little bit weak to ramp. Unfortunately, he's going only 4, not 5. Oh, there's the laser. Okay. I'll go for it again. If he just hammers this, it just passes a turn, and we'll be able to catch up to this with the Pogo Mode. Ooh. Okay, so this is a really good Toxic Waste Imp. Free trade. Clog a lane. This is not scary at all. This goes up back to a 2-2, and we're pogoing this turn anyway. I'd actually like something to die now, even the teleportation zombie, so we'll keep an eye on that. Raptor is just more powerful than it has more attack, a lot more. You saw the little last game, he ended up, you know, doing 2 and then berry blasting, which by the way was spending a lot of resources on it. I think we let the Toxic Waste him die. Yes. Goodbye, double mint. We're doing all this bullseye too, man. This was fine, like coming after turn 4, setting him up with 11 health, no field, and we're coming in with a mug against Chomcel who doesn't have a damn. And this is such a good state. This laser-based alpha is going to end up doing so much damage here too. This was something we also experimented with no environments. I found that there's a power cap. You know, if the opponent's healing, for example, which we did there, you need the laser-based alphas to activate your 5-attack minion. That's what I find. So he's just throwing into Pogo. He didn't have 2 minions, apparently. Adios, amigos. It's guaranteed lethal. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're 1 off. And this is our hand, guys. This is our hand. What the heck is he gonna do here? We have an amphibious minion. Don't even need that Yeti. And we have strike through guaranteed in every freaking lane. Get out of here, man. Prime Up is my crush. You guys are so nice. Why are you so sweet? I don't know why people get offended by that. I guess if they're just traumatized by being someone's crush, I guess that makes sense. I ain't traumatized at all. I'm traumatized from not being people's crush. You play PvZ heroes until the human race goes extinct? I mean, based on my current trajectory, yeah. It'll make it easier if the human race goes extinct sooner. So, you better hurry up, guys. Don't make extinction jokes. Everyone appreciates that. Shut up. It's just my conscience trying to convince me to be a good person. No, I don't feel like it. The heals! Oh, we going here. It's not only extra 1 damage, which probably doesn't matter here, but it just kills us. Yes. Oh yeah, I made a guarantee. I'm good at math. Are we 2 or 3? That's 3, right? Fry's actually my husband. Guys, I'm gay now. I'm coming out. Coming out of the closet. I'm dating a really short Mexican man right now. I'm joking, I'm joking. In Mexico, we make joke. Do you have Discord? Oh yeah. Do you have Twitch Prime? That's the real question. I got a question for you. Are we 2-0 or 3-0? Did I just add 2 points to that? We're 2-0, sorry. I'm cheating. Goodbye, bonus stack. That's the card you just don't keep. Don't keep. It's not worth it. Which of these are better against Captain Combustible? So this is extremely good. I think the Toxic is better, so I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, we still need to keep this, so we'll draw into some late game hopefully. I'll play this on 1-2. It's usually not gonna run any environments. Oh, sorry, the score just disappeared now. That's nice. Getting a lot of teleports can sometimes win you the late game advantage. If they're not running an environment, this hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. I wonder if taking this out earlier is better with the teleportation zombie. I mean, I guess if he plays it and then it dies to Berry Blast. But we'll have a teleport. See, I think actually countering him here is better. It's a little bit weird. We have a set. Well, we'll have a teleport. Here's the thing. If you have Imp Throwing Imp or Toxic Waste Imp, which are the 2 main cards you want to teleport in on turn 3. So if you play Teleportation Station on 1 and Teleportation Zombie on 2, which happens much more often in this deck than you think, then even if he plays a Berry here, and then, oh my gosh, this is so broken, man. Even if he plays a Berry and Berry Blast this next turn, we'll still have the thing, but that hurts. You know what? At least we have ways of coming back into this game. This is a reincarnation. This is literally the best reincarnation in the history of PvZ heroes. Decision time. I think it's just dry. Make him use some resources to take this out. If not, we'll take the 5 damage and we'll hit him with the Pogo and the Yeti. I mean, this'll solve the problem. There's a Berry Blast. He probably won't have anything else to play here, so you just absorbed like a turn from him. This is so broken, though, man. We don't really need this Pogo to live, so let's gamble on this actually drawing us a card here. That's fine. If that's all he does, we're good. Yeah, we just got ahead, actually. I know this looks terrible, but this Yeti is going to, you know, he'll probably just end up playing. Well, we'll see what he does. This Yeti gets us so, oh my gosh. Greed? I'm always a little bit confused, and I don't think I've analyzed this one. I know I'm being such a sweat right now. I haven't analyzed this enough. When you have this board state, empty field, do you go Yeti or Mug here? If this dies, the Mug becomes worse. I think you Mug first. I think usually when I Mug first and then Yeti the next turn, it's better. Obviously not to play on block, but if this was a Garden Hero, by the way, this would have gone in 1. I like this on the ground now, in case we draw into Laser and Strike Through environment. It's very likely coming up. Man, Onion Rings? Okay. This is going to be tough. We really need an environment soon. Oh boy. Hodor. Alright. You get rid of the more expensive one, you can play that next turn for free. It still remains a 4/4 since it's a stat change, not a buff. We'll get this with the Yeti, I suppose. Oh, come on. I needed that one. I don't know if that was a unfair roll or not. Oh, so I think it's got to be Yeti. Well, 4. See, the one that dies. I think if you freeze the back team up, then you win this trade. This will be. We're in okay shape. It's not great, but it's fine. Whoa. Okay, at least we're blocking this. Jeez. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we freeze here. Oh no, if we froze this one, then he'd go face. We needed an environment where Strike Through would have gone so much value there. Alright. So it's going to be Teleport Imp throwing Imp. This should be fine in case he has some removal. This just unfreezes and kills this. Again, we're still okay. We need like a laser. Okay, so it's going to be 2/2 and the bonus attack I think is going to go a long way here. This is scary as hell though. We can also mug. If we're desperate, we can actually mug this turn. And just stall. It just like waits a turn. Okay, I'm actually happy he's not killing us with the tempo here. I like the Imp throwing Imp though. Okay. So time to shine. Five and 5 does not win. We probably save this bonus here. This is rough, man. We proc the block. Grow does not win here. Meteor would win. Meteoring this one would win. This is rough, guys. I don't think we can. I think we have to save this for if we get an environment. So I think right now the situation is Grow does not win. Meteor does. This die. Oh, okay. Meteor wins here. He uses super, and then the last one is it's just Holofloor, right? It's time to shine. No, time to shine wins too. So maybe Mug was the play, and then you go for top deck laser the next turn. All right, we'll win this one. Too bad. Onion Rings is pretty good against Pogo Yeti Mug, so that is it's kind of the counter. Too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I found that rings, as long as they have enough cards in their hand. If they don't have a lot of cards in their hand, it's different. But if you ring with a lot of cards, you can win this, but we needed a strike through environment. You know, if we would have blocked instead of getting Guy, we would have had freeze. I think we would have won that game, because bonus attacking the Mug would have been guaranteed lethal. It would have been 1 with the teleportation zombie. That turn, we had one there, right? And then you kill the or even if it procs a block, doesn't matter. Then the Mug does 5+5, so it procs a block and wins. We just need to win that. If you have a strike or a laser base, which he covered, right? Then you can win that matchup. Didn't go our way. You don't really need this against Rose. I guess this is good enough. I'll play... Probably just absorbing his power is good, or maybe I just... I think this is fine. It's strong against freeze. It's a little bit sad to go to and Mog this. And then Weed Whack. It's okay. It's okay either way. Lima. More like Ligma. Question is, are we playing around Shrunking Violet? Why not? You cannot get HD through premium packs. There has to be a special pack in the store that has not appeared in literal years. What do you use when you get matched with a Gold League or less? What do you do? I don't know. Gold League I'll play again. Silver I'll kind of like do it. If they're under rank 10, I just concede. I usually don't even play that match. Sometimes on stream I'll see if they... I'll be an ass and to see if they have the self-discipline to get through the game, and then when I'm at the end of the game I'll concede. How do I send you the Prime sub? So there are instructions all over the internet, including right here. Should be a good link there. Oh, it's our turn. It'd obviously be really convenient if you played in a laser. This is getting a little scary here. The laser sets up for later turns, like playing a Mug into it. That's good. Wow! So not only did he play a card, but he plays an environment. Let's go. Just like that on turn 3, this guy's going to be down to 8. What the hell? Actually rolled pretty well there. I think I hit him 5 times. Here comes the Pogo. Pogo Mug should finish this guy off. Stomp the Chopper Hate. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Finally. Been around the stream the last few days. I remember you. Do we want this goat to die? What if we draw into something? I think we do want it to die, actually. Just wait till this guy starts getting magic beanstalks. I feel like, again, this is the key here. If he has another, I think if he just plays another environment, though, it's too slow. I'm just thinking if we top deck another Pogo, Yeti, or Mug, it's just so strong that in 2 turns we're gonna want to get him. Does the glitch? So he's down to 5 again. This is the key. This is our key to damage here. We can actually bounce whatever is in front of the Mug, and then go face with whoever we want. That's so easy, man. Again, you can roll double 3s, but not much you can do there. Mrs. Rose. Not only has this become from Imps, not just not only is it not a bad matchup against Rose, it's actually an extremely good matchup against Rose. Elderberry, Astrocado, even that, the Heel Dinosaur, Allosaurus, or Brainana, they're all just not... You're not passing with a lot of brains, and this is so easy to play around Brainana in this deck. Let's go! Let's go! I think we're dominating. But yeah, I would say Ringzilla is a decent... It depends what you get. Like, if you get HG Super, I find that you can really dominate Ringzilla. But there's really a lot of things. Haunted Pumpkin, even like Split P against turn 3 Raptor's really good, and then the Onion Rings is just... It's hard to deal with. We'll see the Blob at some point today. I think I have to get rid of the Mug here. I know it looks very sad. This is gonna hurt if he has a lot of early Triceratops. I mean, I probably have to keep this Pogo though. I think we're oh my gosh, that made it so much better. No Forget-Me-Nuts, please. It's not necessarily good against this deck because we're running Imp throwing it, but yes. Wrong trick denial. How much influence on the meta do you feel like you have? I think it's significant. I know, like, even back in set 1 when I was playing Neptuna, everyone started playing Control Neptuna. That was a really, really good deck before the Haunted Pumpkin Split P era. Fry could be my dad, yeah. Just hit me up on Facebook. I have actually a form there. It's like for adoptions. I think this is right. Set this up. We got Pogo on 3, Yeti on 4, Mug on 5. This went from being terrible to being exceedingly good. We have another environment too. Brainana against, again, it depends which sneaky. Brainana against Tele-Imps is fine because you rely so heavily on teleporting imps, especially if they're running Shrinking Violet. It's just really, really harsh. Just wasted that card. Play around Pogo, man. But against Pogo Yeti Mug, yeah, it's Brainanas. Even if you're running, you know, Lockout and you're running Maniacal, which I don't run Maniacal and Brain Freeze anymore. I run just Area 22, so you're not committing too hard to tricks. The Brainana just gets sad. Pretty sad pretty quickly. Even if he doesn't play here, this is still 7 damage. He's gonna pass. Amy. No! He gives me the fuel. I think I'm gonna play second Yeti here. I can probably play Guy Yeti. It's pretty good. Thanks for giving me a guy to freeze. That's very nice of you. Neptuna control is decent. I'm gonna show you my mid-tuna. It's more or less playing control without Plankwalker instead of running going viral. I just found that to be way better. Well, that's just me. Here we go. This will get free damage into something here. Yes. I don't care. This hits. This doesn't do anything. So this will take 4 damage and then heal. The Mug actually heals everything. All we have to do here is not get blockbusted, and he's not going to have a board, so... Yawn. Honestly, I don't even know block. Should I play around Blockbuster here? I think I will. Should I play around Doomshroom? This would honestly beat Doom. I might actually play around Block, since we're so far ahead. The only, like, slither of a chance he has of getting back into this game. I think I'm going to play on Blockbuster, and if he Doomshrooms, I'm just going to ping him here. He actually can't do anything about this. This is such a nuts play, but it's just, like, he can't... We don't actually have to mug here. It's so sad. So sad. See ya. Got him. Yay. The old school set 1 tournament. That would be fun, actually. We get some throwback. Get the Valkster going again. No forget-me-nuts. We haven't seen the Amazing Raptor. We've seen a decent one. They just made him use... What the Raptor did that first game was make him use all these resources to take it out, and we just ended up getting so far ahead because we played Pogo that turn. Thoughts on new PvZ coming out? I played it. It needs a lot of work. Doesn't have a great early game pace. Okay, this is fine. This can count as a late game card. Really hoping he commits a Forget-Me-Nuts here. I don't even care anymore, actually. In fact, if he plays something that's not Forget-Me-Nuts, it's better, because it's just better. Oh boy. We can theoretically mug. This is kind of cool synergy here, too. I think I'm going to go for the early mug. Why not? I'd love to get like a bonus attack. This is just so much value. Oh, I should be playing around Blockbuster. Well, I don't have to this turn. I can also just play Blob. La 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 la. Okay, so this will bring us to 4. I think this is the play. We don't actually have a follow-up, unfortunately, because this would give us 2 more brains. Like a bonus attack would be strong. Yeah, we don't really have to play on Mug here at all. Hey, Fry, you can still vote? What are you saying? 75% said yes. What do you think about Discord's tier list? I've only glanced at it. Again, you know, we obviously disagree on a lot. I went away from 3-Nut. I've been trying it so much, and I just find running Guardian packages, I call it, with a lot of photosynthesizers and Triceratops. forget-me-nuts and all that. I find that just, it's not necessary. So this is a good trade either way. This wasn't a great play. So it's Pogo on 4, and with the field. I mean, a hell of a field. Let's go. So we definitely want the mug this turn. Let's play the block meter game. Why don't I play background music? I answered this yesterday. Because I don't feel like it. No, it's because it kind of interferes with the highlight videos and also gets repetitive, so I have to start switching it. And it's just technical problems. I feel like if you want, you know, while you're playing a stream, just run your own music in the background, play whatever you want. You know, a lot of people don't like certain music too. I can play an extra card here. Like, why not? Just play a free card. I think I'll go for it. It's a blockbuster a little better, but probably don't need that second toxic anyway. Again, the reason I went away from 3-nut is because if you have enough resources for the first 3 turns, which means, you know, if you're keeping 3-nut in your hand, that's not easy. And on turn 4, you get a 3-nut combo with exactly 3-nut walnut or garlic, so then it's really, really good. But that's too many ifs. I just found not going with 3-nut and going with cards that, you know, you can mulligan away your 4-drops and get 1s, 2s, and 3s. I just found that to be more reliable. Now, I made the mistake of not doing the mug glitch because I was busy explaining this garbage. I'll try to take a guess, I suppose. Yes! Oh, we guessed correctly! Toxic! Yes! The luck is real. Oh, they're always toxic. Nice. So we had the 5. That's what we wanted here. So I'm probably going to play a big blob in the water lane here. Oh, we got bonus. Let's go. All right, just to make sure we have enough. This is going to be 5, 6, 7, and we'll have 8. Very, very, very. This will just be useful for proccing the block. I'll probably chump block this here. And blob bonus. This is a time, and some people aren't familiar with Tell-Imps, but this really introduced the idea of playing blob with imps instead of with brain vendors. You don't even need it because, like, this is just 9 damage. The bonus attack just wins. Easies. That's so slow. There's no 2-drop that's even gonna help him here. This is guaranteed, right? Because Bubble doesn't help him, Super doesn't help him, Meteor doesn't save him, and Rain he already used. Must use a different one too. Use Bubble. It's guaranteed. Easy. Oh, I love this deck. Honestly, there's not as many haunted pumpkins and rings as there is in tournaments. I found. You know what? It's likely that the next few highlight comps I'm gonna make, and maybe I'll use some of the old music from that. Hamoud. Hezbollah. Oh, do you think not bonusing there was right? Because if he blocks and then he Cali rolls. Ah, I didn't even think of that. You're right. Probably not bonusing was guaranteed. Because he has to block. He only had 3 left on his well. He could have rolled double 1s, which is less likely. I think you're right, guys. Somebody do some statistics. Saman, let's go. This is nice. This is all you want against Solar Flare. Pogo would be nice, but... Oh, I'll play a 3 health guy on turn 1. Broken, guys. Again, the advantage over this, clearly over Neptune and Brain Freeze, those are better in certain matchups, obviously. Beans and Haunted Pumpkin, would say, respectively. But, HG has broken superpowers. They're just busted, completely busted. So you just win the game on account of getting HG super. Sometimes they don't answer this. Crazy, man. Stuff is nuts. It's just nice. Even if the trades with the Berry Blast, it's a control play. We'll play that mid-range game. Can I show the Neptuna mid-range? So I think I'm going to switch off. I'll show you my Grass Knuckles deck, which I actually didn't use towards the end of the tournament. Partly because it was banned by some people, and I just felt like the Citron was better. Nice. We have a decision of Raptor or Imp throwing Imp here. I guess I have to think we were playing around. So I'm going to do Grass Knuckles tomorrow, and then I'll show you guys Mid-Tuna. That'll be in 2 days. I do think Raptor is better. This will be more versatile. The Imp throwing Imp will be more versatile next turn if we get another 2, which, again, it's not too unlikely. Especially a Teleportation Zombie, that will be a good play. So he doubles against that. Buffshroom. See, we can still get Strike Through Environment, and that's it. So if we get it, that would be extremely good. We're not necessarily blocking. Damn, rolling ones like a How many times did he hit us? He's rolling all ones. He's rolling all ones. So we get imps for the rest of our life. Is what's basically going on here. I guess I'll just do it. Well, do we want to block already? I don't know. I think we do. It's Impy time. Oh, I forgot we have Toxic. I should have gone after the 2-2, so it's not gonna really matter. Da-da-da-dum. I mean, it could go for like Chromac. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. There's no Pine Cone though. It wouldn't matter. Yeah. So this clears his field easy, even if they're one attack. We have Toxic on the field. Yep. And that one still lives. Yay, we have pots in our deck. That's probably one of the best things we could have got. Nothing really survives against a 2-2, but this at least has a passive. Oh my gosh. It's still happening, guys. La 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 la. I could be really mean and just play Mug here. I'm considering it. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm trying to look towards next turn. I don't know what's correct here. The Mug is weird. It makes these guys... I mean, maybe this is just a game-winning field that we don't have to worry about anything. What if he plays Strike Through? What has he played so far? He could go for a field clear with a Mushroom. Wow, we don't have a play neck. Maybe we do want to get field cleared. This is tough. I think I'm going to go with the Yeti. Follow my gut. Like to play Sour Grapes, I guess it would be sad. I think he's going to play Puffshroom, Gloomshroom. He would have to have exactly those out of 5 cards. He uses Puffshroom before here. Whoops. Right, stop being an alcoholic. Ruining your life. Thank you. Have a nice day. Can you kill one of my imps? Pretty please, s'il vous plaît. Bivakasha, as they say in the old country. This Rust Bowl deck, I'm working on it. I feel like I'm working on a really, really, really good Rust Bowl deck. Of what I know right now, maybe like Tricksterazzi I kind of like, or Pagarazzi. La 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 la. See, the great thing about this dying is that we'll have a lane. We'll have a 50% chance of having a lane. Can you kill something, please? He's gonna kill this one. It actually makes it more likely for us to have a lane. I think that's actually good for us. Because now it's 3 out of 5 instead of 6. Plus, this gives us a guy. It went face? Oh, Jesus. Why are you so mean to me, Jesus? Jesus Christ. Do we play around, Cuke? He's not running Cuke in a Mushroom deck. And if he is, then congratulations. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, no. The imps are attacking. Is HG an imp? I guess he is. I thought he was just a little zombie. I guess that's what an imp is. At the end of the day. Okay, so we still win this trade. This game's getting boring. We're kind of just out card advantaging him now. I don't know. Maybe we should have blocked so we can at least get like a strike through environment or teleportation zombie or something, or teleport environment. Anyway. Again, I would definitely not consider this a version of Tele-Imps. This is a completely new concept, but it's certainly inspired. The early game is inspired. And I'd say the late game is inspired by by Lockout with the Yetis. I mean, Pogo Mug's always been a thing, but Pogo Yeti Mug. Hell yeah. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Smack him up. Is our Sig really an imp card? Oh, cool. So we have proof then. It's just passing. Come on. Come on, Impy. You can do it. God damn it. Ah, this game's boring. I feel like I haven't played anything in 3 turns. What the hell? I gotta stretch here. This guy just threw his phone into a lake. I'm gonna get it going. Oh, Fry, you're so thick. Alright, pass. La-dee-da, he's down to 4. What is he going for? Kernel Corn? It would be pretty good here. I mean, we'll win next turn, but still. Lovely community, I know, right? What's my tickets this week? I don't even look at that. I have all the event cards already. Kills the one with 2 attack. Let's go. Come on, Sour Grapes. Come on, Sour Grapes. We still get an imp in the water lane. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Why did he not block the 7-1 though? What is he doing? Move this one, bro. Oh no. Oh, that was a grape. I thought that was bubble for some reason. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we win. What? What? Why? Okay. No, it's Scorch. It's Scorch. It's guaranteed. It's Scorch. He doesn't have super left. Oh, maybe he does. Oh no, he does. Wait. I don't remember. This man's drunk. I don't even know what's going on. Speaking of drunk, what the heck is Zamcrow talking about in the chat? They're just saying some random stuff. I don't know who he's talking to. Swabby OP. Death by Swabby. It's the worst way to die. Everyone knows it. Or maybe it's the best way to die. Do-do-do-do. 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 The Addams Family. Da, da, da. That's a great starting hand. I'll keep that. 2 early game cards, including a teleport, and then 2 late game cards. I haven't got free. This thing's broken, man. By the way, you do not have to save this for Yeti. It's not necessary. Especially if you're playing control. It really depends what you're playing. But if you're playing control and they have a Haunted Pumpkin on the field, just freeze it. You don't want it. Your win condition is not dying. Okay, you're annoying. I'll probably actually stick Imp during it and then Pogo it. He hasn't shown us a superpower, so Blow would be a little sad here. I think I'm actually just gonna Raptor and play around Blow. Screw this guy. This is not playing the Shrinking. Was there prize money for the tournament? So apparently I won like some free, like a free month of Nitro or something. I don't know. Okay, I'll take slowest plays in PvZ Heroes for 800. I don't think he's blocking anytime soon. I'd actually like the versatility of whether or not we're gonna get the mint this turn or next turn. We can easily get it next turn. So if Oh, he did get it! Oh my gosh. Hey, we're still ahead, but that's fine. That's a great play. He got it on turn 4 because he had Bog. You know what? As they say in Hebrew, Kol HaKavod. Come on, man. Okay, we're gonna go Mug and then Yeti Freeze. It's exceedingly good here. Just want to say I'm drunk. My name is Bray. I've been watching for 3 years. I'm getting my friends and back into this game. Do you have any advice? Yeah, we kill this for free next turn, so how about you don't draw a card? I've gone into Diamond League with the most budget deck ever. So look at my free-to-play account. I have one where I get to 40 on a free-to-play account. Aggro Solar Flare is still a really, really good option. You can hit ultimately with that. No problemos. Literally 0 problemos. Okay, so we'll go Yeti Ice, which is perfect here. And then we'll go into like Pogo or... Okay. Yeah, no, we freeze this. It's fine. Freeze both. Yeah, you want to see freeze? I'll show you. I will show you freeze. I'm literally going to show you freeze. This does 9 damage here. So we're doing 11. Get wrecked, bro. Get wrecked. So it's going to be Pogo. This will be turn 7. So it's going to be Pogo and then Blob on this Pogo. He's so done, bros. Look at this play. Look how many threats we have on this field, man. How much does this do? 8. Perfect. We don't even have to bounce the, What are you bouncing? Okay. You give me that again next turn. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day. We don't even have to bounce this, by the way. Gosh, the bouncing is real. Okay, so now he has a 1 in 3 of surviving. Okay. I will see you later. Bitch. If he rolls a 3, then we just win next turn. This doesn't do any damage, and it dies. HG power. Oh, nice. I love it when I get that guy. And we got cones out. Oh my god. He doesn't deserve to be alive. This is not. No. 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 No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. How many things? How many things, guys? Bonus attack. Okay. So we put Yeti here. So this will be 4. We'll have 4 left. Whee! When everything possible can go his way, and this is still... What about Dr. Spacetime? I still have it in my mind to make a competitive Dr. Spacetime deck. I feel like that was the rough, very, very rough draft of this deck. And then I got rid of the early game Conjure. I was going for leaps. Really, at the end of the day, bonus attacks and strike through environment are better than leaps and leaps. It's just what I found. It's just so much more reliable. Strike through environment too. The laser bases are they're so good in this deck. Or that ice mode. Intel Imps, it just what gave us a way of really dealing with like Pumpkin and stuff. Like not always, but usually, sometimes. Kiwi Spy Girl. You guys remember Kiwi? Sighs audibly. I wonder if I play this. This is a really wonky card on 1. It'll be good if we get HG Super. I think this will actually... Well, we probably do need another late game card. Alright, we need to really... It's really... it's important we got a 1, which you... by the way, Teleportation Station, this, and HG Super are all playable, so you don't need to keep 1s. Fry, show us your HG Gravestone deck used in the tournament. This is it. It wasn't a Gravestone deck. I don't know who decided it was... It was Teleport Imps into Pogo Yeti. Mid-Imps, as we call it. This is so good. Doesn't die to Berry Blast. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. We're going to teleport the Raptor in. Just because he can't do damage here. Oh, we're good. I think you guys are going to actually see the Raptor shine this game. Because it has 4 health, so it's really, really hard for this guy to deal with. This is going to rip him to shreds. Oh my gosh, we got the Pogo. So it's Teleport Raptor, Pogo into Environment Strike Through. He's not going to have the resource to take this out. I mean, he'll have to spend 2 cards. So at least it'll take out 4 brains and 2 cards really to take this out. Okay, you're weird. Okay. Time to shine for 3. This does now die to Berry Blast, but he's already used one. I think we're okay if he kills us, probably. We're gooch. Kind of gooch. Okay, so we definitely want this to live, so I'm gonna actually play this dry instead of playing into a lane where we're forced to bounce. Since we got the mug, just in case he Berry Blasts us. Grow shroom. Grow to the shroom. To the shroom. To the grow. It's actually most reliable just to bounce this mug and then use this in the late game. So I want to show you guys the Raptor. It's just circumstantially this is correct. He's too many ways of dealing one. Like 4 is hard, but 1. This is just such a strong play anyway. Oh. I don't know about the 7 and 2. I think we're taking this 9 and 1 today. Taking it to the hole. Telly was here. So we'll take the immediate face damage, I think. Actually, wait. Oh no, we should have bounced this one. Whoopsies. Either way is fine. This just doesn't win the trade, but we have strike environment anyway, so we'll be okay. Grow messes this up. Okay, great. So annoying. This guy's done regardless. Fry, can I roast here? If it's in good taste, yeah, let's go. I uploaded the roast, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys saw it. It got a decent amount of views for the new channel. Oh yeah, it's just mug. Such a pain in the ass. Yay, more OP plays. We got our Telly here. 2 months. Hey, he guessed correctly. Let's go. So the one that takes the least amount of the most damage is this one, I guess. We definitely don't need this Pogo anymore. Oh, the Pogo lives anyway. Who cares? Yay. I'll tell you that. The Telly. That's what they call the television. In Britland. I hung out with a bunch of British people the other day. They're pretty cool, not gonna lie. The Brits are underrated. This guy is so dead. Bum bum. It's lethal in 4 lanes, I think. This man is toast. I feel like killing him with blob because that's how we roll. This is how the stream was supposed to go yesterday. With the Citron, we ended up going 8 and 2. Spoilers. But it was fine. We lost to BS. Yay. I'm German, so I can't roast a Jew. Woo! Alright, guys. 8 and 1 already. No 7 and 2 with this deck. The answer is yes. Bros. Easy. Fry, you were so big when you were born, they required 100 muscular people to get me out? You mean to get me in? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. My mom is picky? I don't know what that means. No, it doesn't sound like picky, actually. Picky's not the right word there. What the hell? Guys, it's time for the come from behind victory. Let's go. How did counter Tron go? It went 8 and 2, but it went, all things considered, managed exceedingly well. Can I have an imp throwing it right now? Like, por favor. What the heck is with the... Okay, I'm playing this here. I don't actually care. We're not playing any tricks. Just a 2-1. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's a card. You gotta use a superpower and hold turn 2 play against it. That's... If that ain't control, I don't know what is. Toxic Waste Imp. Ugh. This hand sucks more than your run. I don't know. Do I strike through environment? Probably not. Pogoception. I think this is still the least of our problems. I'm gonna play Pogo Dry. Ooh, okay, we can start doing something now. Let's go. All in favor of actually doing something, say aye. Damn. I like it. Yes! Play another minion! A nice walnut, bro. Where's your 3-nut? Where was it, bro? It's because you're running 3-nut and you're not running, it's just not reliable. Anyway, end of 3-nut rant. Oh my god, this guy. Oh my god. If we get another raptor, I'll actually go for bonus here. Is this unlife good? He thinks it is. I'll commit it if this is alright. No, we're going for raptor. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna hurt so bad. Look at this bonus for 6. Like, how did this thing? This thing is actually doing. This can end up killing him this turn. Does he have a freeze? Look at the size of this guy's dicky. This is so annoying though. Hopefully we'll bounce it and it won't come back. Can we hit one more time for 8 here, please? Bullseye. Holy bullshit. God damn it! That's so annoying. We're gonna get Jolly Holiday to the Ice Age. At least he didn't have an iceberg lettuce. I'll take it. Get Jolly Holiday. I think it's actually like this. This unlife will develop this turn, will give us more value than the toxic. Oh, look at this guy. Now only has 7 attack. That's guaranteed lethal. Okay, here we go. We found a game, finally, game 10. Look at these raptors, bro. It's crazy. It's just another Winkin. We didn't get any mugs or any yetis. So you just need something that does damage. Imagine if these were imp commanders, man. They could have drawn into them. It's possible. They didn't even hit face that much, though. Really, only hit face 1 time. So just having a better minion is probably better than anyway, guys. Try it out. Extremely good deck. In my opinion, this is the best HG deck. Again, Imps does some things better, but it does so many things worse. Particularly again, Shrinking Violet and Strike Through. And there's a lot of everyone in their grandma is freaking running Elderberry in their solar deck. So, all right, guys, that was an absolutely amazing stream. Again, this did well. If I hadn't severely misplayed, I actually missed Guaranteed Lethal once, but without that, I think this was undefeated in the tournament. Pretty damn good regardless. Hope you guys enjoy. That was an absolutely fantastic stream and can't wait to show you the rest of the tournament decks. Peace, this is Fry. Yes! We won pretty fast. I think we got those 10 games in under an hour. We basically dicked around for about 6 or 7 minutes before the stream, so that was... I mean, this is just a good... You should be thankful for having a huge fire head. It's so big that it makes you the complete 6 feet of forehead. I see what you did there. Does this work with Super Brains? I'm gonna say yes, and we're actually running environments anyway. I think this deck will be fine with Super Brains. You also have card draw, and then you also have his superpower. Obviously, you have enough. It's just an extra bonus attack. So what you could do maybe with Super Brains is like run 1 fewer bonus and 1 more environment. I think might be good. And then you also want to maybe switch, since you don't have the natural environments, probably want to switch the neutrons for imposters. Just becomes a little better. It doesn't make a big difference though, this imposter, honestly. Maybe you can run teleports instead of something. This deck should do fine with Super Brains though, I think. This still loses to Beans. This is pretty weak against Beans. I've tested this against Bean decks, actually. So the thing you need to do to win against Beans is having Imps throwing things into the water helps a lot, because then you can get those Toxics. Toxic Waste and bonus attack, especially if you started with your HG Super, because then that's a 2-cost combo. But even on turn 4, like Toxic bonus can sometimes just kill the entire water lane, which will put you ahead. But yeah, it's not an easy matchup. Definitely not. Then they start running Cool Beans while they have Admiral Navy Bean on the field. They'll just burst you down. So if you want to counter Beans, Neptuna, and Brain Freeze, which are very similar decks actually to this in principle, they're much better because you run Nibbles and Extinction Events with Brain Freeze, and you run Black Hole with Neptuna. So I'll show you guys those decks. Just coming up, we'll do Grass Knuckles, and I'll do Neptuna. Then maybe I'll show you my Mid-Rose. Mid-Rose isn't anything too new, but it did. No, I think sorry, I haven't shown you my competitive Mid-Rose. Then I'll do Rose, and then I'll do Brain Freeze, and that'll basically cover it. Awesome. So tomorrow we'll do the Grass Knuckles deck, which is going to look like a really normie Grass Knuckles, but there's a few things that it does that are really, really good. It's very, very powerful. Would I call this one of the most competitive decks in the game? Yes. It'll be in the top 10, in my opinion, right now. I'd say this probably has better matchups than, let's say, Professor Pay to Win even. That's a lot easier to counter than this deck. I mean, Valkster. But yeah, I'll definitely give this, I would say this and the Neptuna and the Brain Freeze and then Valkster. I'll put those as my 4 decks that I'll use on zombies. And then three out of 4 of them have 4 Pogo Yeti Mug in it. It's just different variants of early game. And then on the plan side, I'll say Countertron is king. Oh, and sorry, I'm excluding Z-Mech and Infinity. But if you're gonna be counting, Infinity Pirates and Z-Mech, Trick Mech, so I'll say those would be the top 6. And it's nice that those don't have Pogo Yeti Mug in them. It's only half of the decks now. And then on plants, I'll say Countertron, Mid-Rose fills in so many. The Grass Knuckles deck. I haven't played enough Comboss to give a full opinion, but I've been really, really impressed by that. So that's a great Captain Combustible deck. I have to see about Solar Flare. I went away from Pinecone decks in the tournament because I felt like people were countering them too hard. It kind of it's weird. I feel like in my last round I actually could have gone Solar Flare, but I just felt like the Citron and the Rose were better. So if I show my deck, when will I show you? So I usually do it after the daily. So I'm going to take a 1-minute break, then do the daily, and then I check decks. This is the schedule. Let's go. Bro. Step, bro. Down should activate Katana and Common. No, it's a terrible idea. It just makes it those cards aren't good enough. As if Triceratops wasn't good, or bound, yeah. No need for dinosaurs to get buffed. That's for sure. Let's go. I don't know why I'm looking for someone to play against. We're full in tournament mode, guys. My daily challenges this week. Kind of scantily clad. Your mom was scantily clad. And she was taking a shower. I'm saying, what the heck is this deck? Can someone please? Can somebody? It's actually not a bad card against L Super Brains. Remember Jenny the Kiz? Oh, gosh. I actually think I've seen her around Twitch once or twice in the last few years. I hope she's alright. That's all I can say. Any chaps wants some crumpets? I could go for a crumpet right now, a crumpet or two. I eat like a fat guy. Can you guys believe it? Why am I still insecure about my weight? I don't know. Aha, we win trades. Yeah, I think killing that's pretty important. Oh no, it's fine. Aha. The control poison ivy deck. Let's go. How about no? Our guy turns into a 4/4. I think I'm fine here. I think 1, 2, and 1 is gonna kick some tushies here. I mean, I'm no expert, but I think that some tushies are about to be kicked. That's just my opinion. I don't think Time to Shine was better there. Oh my god! Oh dear god! What the fuck? Proc the block, little buddy. You're useless. Okay. This man's going full pirates here. Three, 2. I think this is good enough. I don't know, 2 damage? We'll be okay. Uh-oh. Man's going for lethal. This actually opens up lethal in not this lane, but we'll have. Oh no, this one doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. That's on card voix. It's like I need a legendary. Screw a 1 cost 3/3. Look at this crap. This is too expensive. If this cost 4, we'd be fine. 6. Damn it. We usually lose here. I wonder if it's a Pogo or a Yeti regardless. Now it needs a rocket. Oh my god. I don't know. Firefighter Warlord. It's so bad. Mug Warlord. That's what I'm talking about. I have to show you guys the Mop Smash too. I've used that in the tournament. We have a lot of decks, guys. A lot of decks to show you. Anyway, speaking of decks to show, time for me to rate your deck picks. Everyone, send me all of your deck picks. I love getting them. Not a deck of question. Are you going to participate in the Hero Pantheon tournament too? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Honestly, I enjoyed the tournament so much but I really don't actually have time. Even this past one, I didn't have time. You know, it's been a weird few months for me anyway since the tournament started. I don't know, man. I'd love to. It's fun. I can promise myself I'm not going to prepare for it, but knowing myself and how competitive I am. Maybe I'll just quit while I'm ahead. I don't know, man. You know what? It'll all come down to this. I'm going to start uploading the tournament videos starting tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to really start uploading those and then do the tournament decks. And it might just depend on the reaction to that. So far, the tournament videos haven't done that well on YouTube. So, you know, at the end of the day, if I feel like it's like, I just have so many other things, I gotta get going on these roasts, and I might even start playing a new game. Or some new games. I'm tempted even to jump into Legends of Runeterra again, because apparently they made that game a lot less broken. Which, you know, if I can invest this amount of time and energy into a game that's big, I could probably climb the ranks of that one pretty well. So my gut instinct is that I'm not going to join the next tournament if it's anytime soon. Maybe if it's next year, I'll do it. But anyway, all right, Faku Games. Let's see what you've got in store for us today. It's a Walnut deck. Faku. Steel Mag with just nuts, and then Starch Lord. I think this deck badly needs 4 Picanolets, and even then, I don't really get it. Conjuros Galactus. You only even have 3 Starch Lords. I wonder if there's a good deck for Cosmic Nut. What about Cosmic Nut in the Spit Out deck? I'm talking to Saman right now. We're trying to make a counter Spit Out. It's not easy. Need Spring Bean so badly. You run it just to buff. It's a 3/3 that buffs gives you an OP card for the next turn, and then also buffs your dinosaurs. The many dinosaurs you're running. I don't know. Fry noticed me 69. I do now. You've successfully gotten my attention. Brev. Freezing my beans off? Oh no. It's a Rose Freeze deck with some bounce. There's no real bean synergy here. I guess you have Admiral. If you're running these beans, I'd run Jelly Bean, by the way. Over like Jumping Bean, might as well. Again, bounce and freeze in the same deck. Maybe. I don't think it's very good though. I think you're going to kill a lot of games with that. Oh, Cool Bean is the synergy. Okay, now we get it. There's one card, and the rest of the deck is anti-synergy. Did I skip the wrong one? Sorry. Did I close that link? Here it is. It didn't copy properly. There it is. I haven't been battling friends. I've been doing like deck lists and stuff at the end. I'm usually just all wiped out after playing 10 games of this 10 games of this game anyway. 10 rounds of this game. Alright, Mr. Peoples. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do. Is it 5 o'clock already? Streaming makes me so tired. Why? Need some energy. Freezing my balls off. It'll be a Walnut Bowling freeze deck. Freezing my nuts off. I don't know, guys. Have a good one. Have a happy Sukkot, mother fathers. Doodle.